Hey y'all, what's up? I feel like I need a cowboy hat to tip back. What's up? Or y'all, I don't know. Anyways, I'm here to talk about purpose and feeling confused in life and just kind of feeling lost in general. I don't know if it's the full moon that happened on Friday. Ooh, with the wolf's out. Ow! Anyways, but I've literally felt for like the last 3 weeks just kind of lost, confused, out of sorts, like just distracted by my purpose or distracted from my purpose. And sometimes that's not fun. That's not fun to feel that way because obviously when you're living your purpose, you feel it, you feel the vibe, the energy. It's amazing. You're like, you know what, this is why I'm here. And when we're not feeling those vibes or energies, we kind of feel like down and out. And obviously that's kind of just like a general thing that happens each year during the winter when it's gloomy out and the weather's cold and your body aches and you're just like, man, this is awful. But other than that, you can't really just use that as an excuse. And I think what happens is when I start to keep going through life and all these changes start happening, like, and for instance, my life this year has just been, or this past year, I mean, I moved out on my own for the first time. I started my career. I just got a puppy. Like all these cool but stressful transitions are happening, and sometimes it's hard to kind of address them in the right way. And I think sometimes we have to lose ourselves to kind of find ourselves. And even though those struggles are like, whoa, am I ever going to get out of here? You have to realize that nothing lasts forever. It will end. And the most important thing is to address, reflect, and act on every single thing that you are currently going through. So if you're struggling, why are you struggling? What are the things that you are struggling from? Have you spent enough time on yourself to kind of meditate or go to the gym or read a new book and learn? Have you been avoiding certain topics that maybe you have no idea how to overcome and they're truly just bringing you down? Or have you addressed these situations? Have you been meditating more and even then you're still struggling? You kind of just have to find what works for you, obviously. That's the key to life. But yeah, so recently, like the past 3 weeks, I've just been kind of going through stuff, and obviously that quote where if you're going through hell, keep going, and that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, it's just sometimes we have to realize life isn't all about rainbows and butterflies. Sometimes we have to be down in the dirt to pick ourselves back up, because from those moments, we learn ourselves better, or we become stronger, we become braver, more courageous, more adventurous, more intelligent, because we're experiencing things, and from the experience we learn. So I'm not here to complain like, oh, my life is so hard. No, because everyone goes through it. It's life. But it is obviously a place for people to come and relate and realize that if you spend the time on yourself, if you're struggling, maybe you need to journal, maybe you need to go to the gym more, maybe you need to switch up your diet, spend more time with family or friends, or go out in nature and hike, or if you have a puppy, spend time with your puppy, cuddle him, because that makes me feel good. And just realize that all of this is happening for a reason. The energies, the vibrations, everything that you're going through is happening to you because the hierarchy wants you to go through this. This is the life that's meant for you. And if we just give up and stop where we're at, like, well, this is too much, then yeah, we're not going to get further in life. We're not going to go anywhere. So, but if you face it, and you realize, okay, everyone struggles, like, I can get through this, let me break it down, like, let me not face the whole problem at once, but maybe break it into parts and be like, okay, I can't deal with where I'm at, but I'm not giving up, I'm going to keep moving forward, and by doing that, I'm going to figure out what I can do right now in this moment to change my life for the better. And obviously, in that, you become the better version of yourself, and you start to realize that, or you start to notice that shift in your attitude, in the way of your life. Um, Obviously, the new energies that you start to develop and surround yourself with, and just like the amount of contacts that start to come into your life. Like, it's incredible. So when you start to face and address the issue, you start to realize this is meant for me, and this is a good thing. And regardless of how much I'm struggling, I am doing better than I was yesterday because I'm attending to it. So the challenge is, hey, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. But also just kind of realize, like, why you're here, why you're in this moment, and what is it meant for in your life, like why, or what is to come from this. So the challenge for everyone is to be okay with the struggle, but sit down, write down why you're struggling, why do you think you're struggling from whatever it is that you're struggling from, how can you change that struggle, what kind of people do you need in your life to help you face these struggles, and then just research how to overcome whatever you're dealing with, or research the idea of that struggle itself, like what is the topic that you need to learn more about. Obviously, the more educated you become on whatever you're going through, the more at ease you feel with yourself, the better you start to feel, the more educated you start to feel. So, yeah, that's all I have for today. And I hope everyone has been doing so awesome. And I hope you all realize that you're so worth it, no matter what the struggle is, if it's something big or something small. You can overcome it. Just face it, address it, learn from it, teach other people about it. You will just start to feel so much better about yourself when you do all these things.